Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Jordan Yamamoto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Striding into the box, Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch.
Line toward the gap in left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Got a nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Segura on at first, nobody out. Hit out towards second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, the double play.
Batting third. The right field, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Aaron Nola is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State. University, kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Batting second, not shortstop, Miguel.
So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Gregorius, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
High in the air out to center field. Joyce is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw to third. And he's safe. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And they're runners at the corners now. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a base hit, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Throw won't get him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, Aaron Nola. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
bat.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here it comes. Popped up. Anderson moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Williams on third. Kingery over at second. Nola at first. 2 out in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the. Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2. This is popped up. Nola is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Cue shot here out toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Line hard to center field. Therefore, it is Joyce to take it in for the first out. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Hoskins drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
JT Realmuto is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
1-1.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Alfaro, formerly a Philadelphia Philly. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here, but then once the game starts, it's all business.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jordan Yamamoto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off of their timing so far.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Up next will be Nick Williams, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Williams.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Williams, a 25-year-old. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, ChUcKyRaGe.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Behind 0-2 now. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
At the plate, Aaron Nola. Liner towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, number 3, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Ready with the 1-0.
At the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Over to VR. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. One and two.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
The 1-0 home. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Fouled away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Garrett Cooper becomes out number 2 this inning. Brian Anderson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball just inside. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
To the plate now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Joyce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. One hit. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Harold Ramirez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Jorge Alfaro is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Swings through it for strike number 2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 4-2. Sterling Sharp takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, Nick Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks at a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box, ChUcKyRaGe. Sharp, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Williams aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. From the stretch, McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Joyce. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Josh Rader gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Little tardy on that swing as it's well. Four runs here in this half inning. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second.
Now batting, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ball.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Rader A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 21st round pick back in the 2015 MLB. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Marlins 2. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And that misses. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonathan Villar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now the pitch. Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Two runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed change-up, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Corey Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Miami down. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said no one has been trying to do too much, and it's resulted in a lot of hard contact. Our researchers tell me that a whopping 9 of their hits have been considered line drives. So the numbers really tell the story in this one, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder, number 5.
Standing in, Nick Williams. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. This is line to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder ChUcKyRaGe. Hopped up, and no one will get this one. 2 out, nobody on. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2-2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes set with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Morgan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Garrett Cooper is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still 8-2. Josh Harrison is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 7, Josh Harrison.
Popped up. VR over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Gene Segura standing in. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Robert Stock is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 89.
Now batting, Harold Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of...
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone!
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Chopper to short. Segura has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Riding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the... Adam Conley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep...
Number 61. Adam Conley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bryce Harper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count of Bryce Harper. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Joyce. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1. So that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with ChUcKyRaGe. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Ramirez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the stretch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And there's ball 2 now. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll get through into left. Back-to-back hits here to open our ball game tonight.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's one away. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a line drive. Just foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a call. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is in there.
Batting fifth, the catcher, ChUcKyRaGe.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Aaron Nola will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or 2 across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Davis is on at first after the strikeout.
That is third. The second baseman, number 6.
Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
0-2 count and the pitch. Got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Pete Alonso comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So striding in, Michael Conforto. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
And he struck him out. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Nick Williams.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into.
Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Marisnick is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Hops this one up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get there as it falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. 2
hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Nick Williams is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bounce towards the second baseman. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And in steps ChUcKyRaGe. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Gregorius at third. Real Muto on second. Williams on at first with 2 down. High that time with the slider taken for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So here now's the pitcher, Aaron Nola, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Edwin Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andrew McCutcheon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Wow, This has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Strike one to start the at-bat. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. 8 runs already in this inning. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Rosario onto the grass. He's got it. A great run. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Yoenis Cespedes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Robinson Cano.
Who's hitting for the Mets? Number 24, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way.
Number 64, Victor Orano.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to Dylan Betances enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 7.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Rick Porcello permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is...